So pissed that 20 motherfuckers came at a woman who knows for a fact that I told these people straight up who were like starting attacking me and like she doing for it too. She's a fucking liar. You know what? Y'all have damned yourselves and y'all can go ahead and add yourself to the list. Oh, it's y'all have fucked yourselves so bad. It's just a matter of time. I don't need to know where y'all live. That's fine. Someone will find you, and it's not going to be me, and I won't even have to ask a thing. It's fine. The people who chose a mentally unwell woman, clearly stating facts, saying I have a piece of paper that proves it, I just choose to not show it for my privacy. So I don't show my legal name. And y'all call me liars? You know what? If you're like that, good. Call me a liar. Because you've already damned yourselves. Because here's the fun fact. If you are a troll and you like to push people to the edge where, like, I'm so strong of mind, I might as well be the only woman alive that's able to even do what is happening. But we'll wait. Because let me tell you, as well, step one, I believe the first actual therapist I've ever been to that can actually help me. Not oh, I can afford $100 for one therapy session. That fixed nothing. I saved that money up. $100, saving that up. 2 kids, no child support, $10 an hour. You do the fucking math. How does that happen? There is no leftover money. So what do? You're a woman. You know what? You sell your fucking body for a few bucks with a video. So whenever I'm pushed to the brink and I have to make money, whenever I'm doing free size content, whenever it's free, that means I'm enjoying me being me. So if anyone doesn't understand that, fuck you. And if it doesn't make sense to you, that's normal because you're not me. This is hilarious. All those evil trolls, those sadistic motherfuckers, I pray to God no one who is mentally unwell and goes on Facebook Live because they would be confused as to what to do. And mania, that's what I do. I just was like, I need a safety space now. You know what? Someone entered in here. Do yourself a favor. If you want to see someone further shatter beyond repair because it's based off of lies, do yourself a favor. I'm being dead serious. If you're about to come at me trying to be a dick to me, you might as well just accept the fact that what you are doing in the US, that's illegal. So I'm going to disclose to that to you, to save yourself now. If you want to attack a woman who has disclosed that, yes, I received a sheet of paper that states that, yes, I am in mania. You don't understand that? Click the X, do yourself a favor. I can't believe. That's why the impossibles happen. I just get to be me. And I'm pissed, not about myself even. Ironically, these are all facts. You ever been raped? And you want to tell me I haven't? Guess what? Go get accidentally raped. Come back and find me and tell me it's a lie that you got raped. Treat it as a hypothetical. How do you think you might feel if you walked out and you got fucking raped by a stranger, because everyone was like, this bitch did not marry someone and they get brainwashed and fucked for 6 years with rape. You know what? You can't understand that. How about you understand one of the other things? I've not disclosed to anyone. In fact, my husband, my soulmate, he's the only person on earth to know about my sexual assault, my first time. Honestly, it happened and I was so brainwashed by Josh. I was like, I clearly told this neighbor of mine I was not interested in him or anyone. He kept being nice. And he kept being nice for weeks and months. And a couple days before he moved out, he said goodbye. I thought we were friends. He made sure that he would get, even though I've said I'm not interested in a relationship at that point. Period. That is my choice as a human being. Alright, you know what? That neighbor that I trusted, not in a million years, elected, will help save future lives. But thank God it all happened. And YouTube, this is serious. If you dare take down that last live, I know for facts if you take it away, because my true intentions are, you don't want to believe it, guess what? You make it if you delete it, you have just entered a lawsuit I don't want. But guess what? That violates my freedom of speech. And here's the thing. My intentions weren't even to leave the live. I was going to do a live for 30 minutes to let me talk to myself, because I can't record anything anymore. I need to start deleting all the footage that I've already recorded of my living experience while in mania. Because if there's one psychiatrist or psychologist who their focus in life is to really get into the nitty-gritties of, I refuse to say one statement that is right, my right. In fact, I only had to say the word mania because all these motherfuckers, those trolls, I'm like, hey, I had a professional in front of me. I talked to a professional and he said, I have mania. So these trolls and stuff, if you can't understand, the truth is a trained professional with a certificate. There's literally nothing on earth that could sway your mind. That's why I wish there was an AI magical bot that straight up just works as a temporary moderator and starts shutting down hate. Why the fuck doesn't that exist, YouTube? You know what? YouTube, you fucked up. I'm sorry, excuse me. How imposing of I? I know, YouTube, that you must have AI generated forced on moderators, because you've used them before. It said YouTube has moderators that have removed a comment to make me feel safer. That's AI. It's in YouTube. These are facts. Guess what? I figured it out. I must have been lucky. Just pretty quick. I've got a spare 30 minutes later. I have no idea if anyone will show up. But I'm just going to let at least everyone know that with my tiny spare 30 minutes, if that's my 30 minutes of spare time, I'm going to try to reach out to all of my friends and fans as quickly as possible to at least say thank you. And I'll say it again. Yes, the true people who actually love care or respect me enough in this size community. I love you all. And tonight is a shining example of yet another fact best friend. I don't need to say another word. Earlier, there was a gentleman that is one of my best friends. I was crumbling apart because yet again, I just signed on to YouTube. It was 2 a.m. I knew for a fact no one would be on. I felt safe. And the exact fucking opposite happened because my luck is that shit. My luck is shit. At least the past 2, 3 fucking weeks. Oh, wait. How about the 10 years of the brainwashing? Oh, wait, because the trolls told me earlier, that's all fine. Do you see trolls when you talk to an individual in Mania and you try to convince me my truths are lies? Those fucking idiots, I know how badly they damn themselves. And guess what? Deserving. Because if all of this makes it to where the point of staying safe online and prevent other individuals taking their lives away because some fucking no, fucking troll ass losers, y'all are weak and pathetic and pussies. I know why I'll do that shit. You know what? So save your hate. I'll be your therapist because no, I'm not the therapist, but it should be the best thing I could tell. These trolls that they knew, they saw me and they're like, we know she's telling the truth. This is how we get her to kill herself. I'm the woman that refuses to kill herself. I'm the one that doesn't exist. All of those other people that happened, and then all the trolling happened, and they reached a breaking point. And they're like, you know what? Too much, and they ended it. I'm done with that. And if all my lived recording experiences and stuff, YouTube, if you would like to take this down, please, for the love of God, do me the respect and contact me somehow to let me know what exactly did I do wrong. What exactly did... The last live, they've already done it. Straight facts. This is a woman... Whether or not I'm in mania, this is a fact. Since my first child was born, I said, I made a promise to myself. No matter what, I refuse to ever take my life. That's my choice. And that is powerful because it makes me feel unstoppable in the sense I can do all the abuse. The troll shit earlier, that's not even... I'm pissed that people like that fucking exist. I can't even think about... They damaged me. Oh, y'all, those trolls, y'all have fucked me up further. Now, I have another instance of trauma and PTSD. Facts. So, I've got more to talk to about my brand new therapist on Friday. That's how damaged I am. I thought I could just talk freely. I wanted to use my phone and click record and just reverse my camera so I can talk to myself. There is no more room on my phone. If I was not in mania, I could do all that shit really easy. So, excusez-moi. Right. No one needs to know in full anything about my details. But because all these guys are like, you did not get raped, you fucking lying bitch. That's the problem we have in America. In fact, that's a big problem that we have on the earth. I have a close and dear friend. That is one fact. I'm not saying a word more about this individual. In fact, no. I love this individual so much. I'll make it super confusing so no one knows who this individual is, but I will tell facts about their life. He, she, they, what, huh? Who is this individual? That doesn't fucking matter. There was an individual living on this earth that happened to be male, and a female raped him. He will not tell anyone ever. I know this for a fact. Because a child did that while in a mental health facility already. That facility, oh, I need to find out what that place is, because as soon as I, shit, where could, I only know a little bit, and I am in Mania. I want to say it's something like Royal Oaks. That's the best shot I got. I don't know it very well, but that place, that is evil to do to children. When you don't create a safe space for children who are at their brink, whoever created that woman, that nurse, I know exactly what she did, and she'd be better fucking terrified right now. Because now, all I have to do is like sit and think. If I had like 1 hour of full clear-headed time, and I wasn't in Mania, I know I could find it for a fact. When you're in Mania, it makes certain things very difficult. If not, you just can't do them. And you know what I've been hearing lately, because people don't know that I'm in Mania? They're like, this bitch, she's talking great, but she gets around this to say anything, and she say, oh, hold on, I don't know what I'm doing. That bitch is stupid. No. I am not a therapist. Every ounce of negativity put upon a woman whose favorite thing to do is love and care. You know, my friend told me, well, back, like, he refuses to be nice because he knows that nice people end up in shambles. And yes, he's right. And I will never tell him, yes, that's true. Never. Because guess what? This chick, this bitch, I'm never going to stop walking. No one's taking my life. I'm not taking my life. No. This is the opposite of a reason to call 988. Dude, at this point, I dare challenge people to ask me to perform the impossible. Because I'm in Mania, so I shouldn't be able to do it. As far as being, the fact that I'm able to be very cognitively aware in Mania, I've not read it existing. It doesn't matter anymore. I just have to sit and wait, and finally, I still can't even enjoy my life. I've been stressed the fuck out over work. Really, ever since I got hired. It's been nothing but lies and gaslighting. The only reason I stay is my client happens to be incredible. That's all I can say. So, in this fake thing, we'll pretend there is no client. That's fine. Cool. Excellent. There is a human being that was so incredible that I met in that evil place, Sea of Angels, Brandy Patterson. There's one person that I met. I don't know. Client, I don't know. I have no idea. At this point, Sea of Angels and Brandy Patterson, this is the part of Mania where I'm experiencing blurry vision because I'm over the top. Even mentioning that name. I'm stress triggered. They've permanently damaged me. See the Angels, Brandy Patches, they've permanently damaged me. And you know what? Someone earlier was like, please, Pearl, like, stop. You can't talk. Well, you know what? At this point, no one's ever been able to talk about anything about my trauma. No one. So, what could go so wrong for me practicing my freedom of speech? How the fuck am I actually able to tell my lived trauma? You know what? I bet you anything, soft white underbelly. Oh, if he wants to have me on, any penny that he makes off the video, if I were to sit and tell him something that will entertain the folks, I'll give him all the fucking entertainment. I'll make the video so popular, but I will set one rule and pace. Because I'm really curious. Is this guy on Soft White Underbelly? You don't know him? You don't know him. If I think I know his true intentions, guess what? Soft White Underbelly, you want one of the biggest viewed videos? Here's the deal. You will pay me. It'll be your most popular video. Oh, yes. It'll be more than that. The interview, Soft White Underbelly Dude, I can't remember your name. Mark, you want to make your most lucrative videos so you can take all the money. And what do you do with it? You're not helping any of these poor, torn souls that you speak with. He pulls people up on the street that are homeless and says, here's $100. You want to tell your insanely awful life so I can profit $10,000 to $100,000 for it, and I'll give you this $100 for your pain. If he does not give every penny of what he made to that poor homeless person, that is not right. So, here's the deal. Mark, or whatever the fuck your name is, you want the most interesting interview, the most complex interview you will ever get. If you give me 2 hours of your time, it will be insane and it will blow your fucking mind. Tell me what you will pay me more than $100 so you can make the most money that you will ever be able to have. Because I don't think he helps people with his money at all. So, if you do, show me, because I've never seen a Soft White Underbelly Dude. Mark, I think I've lost, I chose to keep myself safe my way. Wanna know why? Because I was terrified if someone heard me say the word mania. Everybody's calling 911 trying to swoop me away into a mental hospital. I will factually die inside, and that's what happened the first time. The first time with mania, I didn't even know mania was a thing. I woke up in a hospital and was like, where the hell am I? And I have a stranger coming at me, and I'm riddled with PTSD. Fuck, that's terrifying. Mental health alert. That's just done wrong. I'm at the point where I know how to fix a lot of shit. I don't have time for it. I say this all the time to my best friends and husband. Oh, right. You know what? There's been so much damage done. Here's the kicker. Those trolls earlier, I'm sorry, for the safety of myself, the love of my life, the man I call my husband, my soulmate. Now I don't feel safe at all dating anyone. Because the one man that I first loved, he fucked me up this bad. So guess what? This will never happen again, because guess what? Here, I'm saying this is all Ceda's fault. This is Josh's, Brandy Patterson. This is how far you damaged a fucking woman. You know what, Brandy? I hope you got enough out of me. I need my fucking glasses. You know, I'm in mania, but I can snap myself back quick to reality because I understand what mind over matter is. That's what I'm doing because I have... There are two souls I love more than anything else. So I can do the impossible. You don't believe it? Fine. Like, fuck off. I don't care. Go believe my truth as a lie. Okay, cool. Excellent. In fact, from now on, so I don't get hurt anymore, I'm terribly sorry. Is there anyone not terrified? What happened to all the scary people earlier? I know what happened. The first person that fucking targeted me as a troll came at me hard. And then a bunch of other trolls must have joined because they felt safe targeting an innocent woman. And then it turned into time to turn into Pickle, because I'm going to refer myself to Pickle whenever I'm like this. I'm not going to tarnish my safety name, Pearl. Won't do it. So these strangers, y'all want to talk to me? My name's Pickle. I don't give no fucks. This is how I am creating my own personal safety plan. For myself, it will be as effective as it can be until I go to the therapist as soon as I can, which I've already done, and that's Friday at 12. I need a therapist always, apparently, if I'm around public, manic or not. My God, I am terrified for society. I thought things were doing a little bit better. I got straight up fucked with 20 people who hated me whenever I was at a very low state, and I thought I was in a safe place, just being by myself alone, just recording. No one was meant to see any of that. So I swear to God, YouTube, if you try to take any of these videos down, fine. Please tell me why, because I'm just practicing my freedom of speech. I shouldn't have to be defending myself for stating publicly that I've been raped. This is the Scarlet Letter, like fucking real. Just really different, but it's real. I thought that was a story. No. You know, it became a reality. And I don't really remember much about the Scarlet Letter, but after I finally accept Joshua Brandon Norris, because as soon as he found out that I had escaped so I could divorce him without threatening him to kill himself, because that's how deeply I feel. I don't want anyone to kill themselves on my behalf. But if you do that to someone's shit, also fuck you. I worry about that individual's soul. I don't think anyone can save that. No intense therapy, not even, I don't know, psychologist reprogramming. That's too far gone. And that's coming from a woman who's been riddled with trauma and hate and all this shit. And I'm just trying to be happy and mind my own business. And I get all this. Methivities. Forklift. Hold on. You know what? You're right. Methivities. That's me, right? I'm false information, right, Forklift? I'm trying to see, am I talking to a troll or someone that doesn't hate me? Forklift. Because if you hate me and you think I'm lying, that's who I want to talk to right now. While I'm in mania. That sounds safe. Because mania is just a lie, right? Forklift. Forklift, hello. I'm Forklift. ZZZZZ. You think I can't see you, dude? I'm not hallucinating. That is the only red flag I don't have in mania is a hallucination. So, and what if I do? It's not harmful. In fact, the hallucination that I had the first time with mania, that was the most beautiful thing I experienced. And guess what? Nobody gets to know what that fucking hallucination is. Nobody. Anyone want to know the price tag on that information as to what I hallucinated is? $10 million. You will never know. Is there a single nice person in here, real quick? Just, if you think you are nice, type the number one, enter in the chat. Because, I'm so, I'm manic, I'm in mania. So I think I should believe this guy. Are you the mayor of Skid Row? I don't know. I guess I am. I have no, I don't know who I am or what I am because of the trauma that was just created by the trolls from earlier. So all the trolls earlier have me convinced that all that rape that I experienced while I lived, because all of these people told me that's true while in mania, then that makes a lot of sense. So I'm starting to experience the blurry vision and ringing and quick red flags for mania, signifying that if I have sheer and utter peace and quiet for 2 minutes, for me, this should not be a thing. I'm already experiencing, fuck, I was just fine, now I'm hot as hell. This is what happens in mania. I thought for a couple weeks, I don't even know how long now, 3 weeks, I'm like, I'm hot then cold, hot then cold. I'm like, either, I guess I'm in early menopause. I'm 38. That shouldn't happen. So, now that for clip, you have further defined now I'm too cold. I'll blast it on hot. This is very normal for mania. I don't fucking know. Why is there a phone in front of me recording? But because I know mania, if pushed too far, I think it can cause psychosis. If a lot of people fight and attack someone in mania, it might turn into psychosis. I have no idea. So, Kelly, pretend everything is fine. That's how you've gotten this far. In fact, I might be hallucinating a phone right now. So to keep myself safe, I know what to do. I'm like the only person that I think I know what to do to keep me safe when I think I'm about to be pushed past to the unsafe zone. The Skid Row. Someone said I'm a mayor of Skid Row. I don't, why? Why is the last thing, Why is that the last thing I remember? The Skid Row, all I know is I thought I was talking about soft white underbelly and then Skid Row. Well, that's all soft white underbelly talks about is Skid Row. Man, I'm recording for nobody. Why the fuck do I have the lights on? What the hell is happening? No one knows exactly what to do when this happens. It's okay, Kelly, to be confused. You never asked to be born with bipolar depression, and now it's mania because of Brandy Patterson. I can't even touch that phone because right now I'm terrified, so... Kelly, you didn't do this. In fact, I don't really exactly know what's happening. I know when in mania there are blackout periods. It's if you have any trauma or PTSD while in mania. I was doing fine, and then I did something where I felt safe. I don't fucking know. Someone said something. When in doubt, Kelly, trust your gut instinct. And remember, you know a lot about mania. To keep yourself grounded, Kelly. It doesn't... Kelly, it's fine. Everyone on Earth, it's fine. Joseph, it's fine. Paradiddle the pig is fine. Kelsey is fine. Not to be confused with Kelly. And the Kelly with the Y or the EY or the IE. They're all fine. I am doing my best to focus on mind over matter. So I can't. All I know is I got high stress just looking at the screen. I don't really know exactly why I'm looking at it. But that's okay. I'll do whatever it takes for someone to just throw me into a prison and keep me there for a month. I will do whatever it takes. No one is stealing me away from my babies ever again. Kelly, just close your eyes and listen to the birds. They help you ground yourself in reality. Kelly, you know a lot about your diseases you're born with. It's okay. Pickle, you're okay too. George, he's okay too. Kelly, you've done. Who is Kelly even? Who is Kelly? Why am I saying Kelly? Mom, I miss you. I love you. I know you're still around, Mom. I know you passed 10 years ago. I should close my eyes and fall asleep. I wish I could. I'm exhausted. I slept like 4 hours of sleep last night. No matter where I'm at on earth, inside a prison or not, that doesn't give you better or worse sleep. In fact, people in the mental hospital, straight facts. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck was that? Why was there a sound all of a sudden? I don't know if there was a sound or not. I have no clue of telling. This is why I've been recording my whole life. I record everything because I'm waiting for evidence if I ever see the hallucination. I pray to God I don't. You can be in mania and not get that hallucination. I do not want to see that hallucination. I don't know if you can hear a hallucination or not. I finally is exhausted. I. I've never been this scared. Well, I am and I'm not. I don't know what to feel. Everyone that's seen me for, I don't know, a couple weeks, some people say I'm perfectly fine, straight face. And then other people will say, straight face. That woman is a mania, including a cop and a nurse. I don't know what the fuck to believe. But if no one knows what to believe, and I've experienced mania once and 100%, this is what I'm feeling again. And if it's 100% fact to me, that's all that matters. 'Cause I know it's true. 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 ' Self-identity. I think that's the word for how I feel. I'm getting double vision, talking to myself out loud, especially when I can see myself talking. That keeps me grounded. Kelly, do that for you. I was fine. In fact, I did. With the three words. It helps me ground myself. Grounding yourself is reminding yourself of things that are truth in a state of delusion. Omi, honesty, dignity, self-respect. Omi always said, you cannot have one with the other. I understand that. Honesty, dignity, and self-respect. I've always clearly understood the honesty. But if I respected myself, and others say that when Josh raped me, I'm experiencing symptoms, Kelly. That means you stop talking about any trauma PTSD and look at the pig. See? I pre-planned and foretold. I pre-planned the worst possible option. This is a backup plan I didn't finish curating for myself. The pig thing worked. Kelly, excellent job. Because you think the pig, you think of laughter and fun and silly. And the pig makes all the rules anyway. Thank God no one even knows what the pig means. That's three people. Me and my two best friends. They listen to me. I did my thing. Ah, it worked. It's a fucking role play. I'm smart, I guess. I'm smart for me. Of course, I understand myself more than anyone on earth. 100% facts. Kelly, you can talk to yourself right now because no one's listening. This, I don't, I don't have to record my face every single time that I need someone to hear my trauma and then just never remember because what does it fucking matter? Kelly, you are fine. I know several times today, well, I don't know, people keep calling me Kelly. Someone earlier at the doctor's when I missed my hearing appointment for being like 10 minutes late. Appointment was at, I don't know, 12:30. I showed up at 12:20 10, and they're like, it's 5 minutes past, it's too late. Figure out the next time. Well, you know what? I have no idea the next time. No, pig. See? Kelly bitching. It doesn't help. Wait till Friday when you see the therapist. That's what you do. Kelly, this is how things work so well. It's worked for me. This is minor matter for you, Kelly. Look at the pig. I'm fucking hot. This is, you know what? This is excellent for other people to know about. Oh, shit. God damn it. The fucking car stopped all of a sudden. That is the opposite. I'm trying to create a safe space that shouldn't happen. My God, I'm trying to give myself the most consistent, safe place possible. It's worked the entire time. That should not have shut off. I thought I'd fallen asleep, and I heard a loud noise. I woke up. So every time I'm about to fall asleep, something's gonna happen and startle me awake. I know the one place that I need to go to get to it. I'm terrified of that bed, Kelly. I'm terrified of that bed, Kelly. It's it's not it's not your husband. Gabe, Polly, I love him. I'm not scared of him, the love of my life. I'm scared of the man that I also shared a bed with. He made me marry him. And then at this point, did he or did he not rape me? I know what it is. I don't know. I think self-identity, I've heard that word before. I think that's important. For me to crack the code, I need to learn the most about self-identity and I don't know. I think that's helpful, Ty, to realize I feel safe around my husband, Gabe, and Polly. I do not feel safe with Joshua Brandon Norris. That's why I escaped. Period. The bed should be safety. I think this is similar to I learned a long time ago, basic beginning of psychology. Remember the whole if you do your homework while sitting on your bed and then you lay down in your bed and do your homework, you're going to slowly retrain yourself that when you go to bed, you will get sleepy because sleepy is attached to the bed. This is excellent. This is what I mean. I get insightful. If I have a moment of my time alone and I talk to myself, I figure it out. I think that's why I'm terrified to sleep in my bed. My husband, my soulmate, the man I love the most on earth, Polly, Gabe, whatever you want to call that man, I love the most for the longest I've known ever. Oh, you know what? Good luck, Kelly. You're not going to remember any of the things that you needed to know about because you haven't been recording shit. You messed up, Kelly. And I don't even know what I just said. In fact, I don't really know much about anything. Hearing your voice, Kelly. Kelly, the person that's speaking is Kelly.